But the biggest dream of all is saving the world. We're seeing more fires and droughts, floods and heat waves, just crazy weather all over the world. Climate change is the biggest threat facing humanity in the next few decades. On the other hand, 2022 is emerging as a pivotal year in the fight against climate change. We're seeing things move in the right direction. Innovation around climate change solutions and carbon capture is really advancing fast. So it's not too late. Or in the words of climate activists, we are in a race between Armageddon and awesome. If we take action now, our future could still be awesome. But here's the thing. With all the innovation happening around the fight against climate change, you rarely hear XR as a potential tool to fight it. And we in this room, we know better. We can change that. We have the superpowers, and we aren't afraid to use them, right? When it comes to saving the world, there are really 4 additional superpowers at our disposal. Replace. Almost anything we do in XR helps in the fight against climate change. Think about it. Anything we do in AR or VR replaces something physical that doesn't need to be wasted. The more you replace wasteful material practices, like manufacturing, travel, and maybe wasted real estate spaces, the more we spend time in augmented and virtual reality, the more we reduce resources that currently drive climate change, the closer we can get to awesome. The second XR superpower is the power to visualize. XR can make climate change feel much more real and personal, so that everyone takes action against it. Like the simulation of New York City when oceans rise. In the doc series, The End is Nigh, Bill Nye, you know, the science guy, uses special effects to visualize the impact of car emissions. But how can we do it in AR, you ask? Well, it has been done before, as early as 2009. This is an AR application pre-iPhone from Columbia University that visualizes air pollution. It shows the particles that are actually in the air based on real-time data. And even more recently, Quimera Verde from Mexico created this app that shows actual air pollution in different locations, wherever you are. The third XR superpower is to educate and create empathy in a more efficient and deeper way than any PowerPoint or movie can ever do. Like the Stanford project from 2016 that uses VR to show us the oceans of the future. And finally, XR has the power to optimize the design and execution and maintenance of green technology and carbon capture technology, solutions that helps us fight for climate change. Like this project by Reflect, now PTC, to help wind turbine maintenance to get to a whole new level. Guys, I'm really, really serious about this whole fight. And that's why in June, I announced that AWE will offer $100,000 for the XR Prize Challenge to fight climate change. It's $100,000, not in Dogecoin, real hard cash. And so far, we received a lot of submissions from people that are interested in participating. So today, we're officially kicking off this competition, this challenge, with 4 different categories for submissions. One, with a focus on replacing wasteful material practices. Again, almost any AR and VR can help us replace physical stuff that we do today. 2, visualize the causes and impacts of climate change. 3, educate about solutions to climate change. And 4, optimize the design and execution of climate change solutions. Submissions will be judged by creativity, functionality, and most importantly, the impact in the fight against climate change. So here are some of the key milestones to keep in mind. So as I said, submissions are now open until the end of this year. And those who get the thumbs up to move on to the next stage, the MVP, they'll have time until April to submit the actual minimal viable product. And during this process, the idea is to bring together the brightest minds from the climate fight with the brightest minds from the XR community, which has been really lacking. And with that combination of these minds, create new solutions that no one had thought about before. The winning team will be announced during the Augie Awards on June 1st at AWE USA 2022. So to learn more about this competition, see the guidelines, and submit your concept, go to this URL, awexr.com/xrprize. Time is of the essence, so we all get going.